Kinhank Super Console X5 Pro Review. Easier retro gaming with modern hardware and real results. You finally get a free evening. Hook the console to the TV, and instead of playing, you are buried in menus, BIOS files, and controller mapping. I watched a friend give up halfway through setup and reach for his old console instead. That moment stings. If you have been there too, you already know why this keeps happening with so many retro boxes. The problem is not just wasted time. It is that slow, frustrating drain of seeing a game library in front of you while input lag, clumsy menus, or poor emulation pull you right back out of the moment. One weekend, a buyer told me his family wanted quick arcade matches, but spent an hour wrestling with settings instead. That gets old fast. The good news is, there is a more practical path, and it starts with the box itself. Don't just pick any retro emulation console. Make sure it has strong plug-and-play setup so you never experience endless tweaking and setup frustration again. That is exactly why the Kinhank Super Console X5 Pro stands out after real use and comparison. It gives you a ready-to-play retro gaming console with a large preloaded game library, Android 12 flexibility, and hardware strong enough to handle many Dreamcast, N64, arcade, and lighter PS2 or GameCube workloads with much less fuss. The RK3588S platform and 8GB RAM matter because menus feel quicker, multitasking feels cleaner, and launching games is more confident than on weaker boxes. A busy parent I know nearly canceled a family game night after a different emulator box kept acting up, then switched to the X5 Pro and had arcade and Dreamcast games running smoothly before guests arrived. Big relief. Wi-Fi 6, Gigabit Ethernet, and SATA expansion also make it more useful as a living room media box than many people expect. In the next part, the overlooked detail is not just performance, but why long-term convenience matters even more. After a few weeks, the Kinhank Super Console X5 Pro starts feeling less like a novelty and more like the box you actually leave connected. One hands-on reviewer said he loved its powerful retro gaming performance, smooth emulation, and easy setup, and that lines up with what everyday users keep describing. A 4TB buyer shared that his family spent the weekend moving from Super Mario 64 to Metal Slug without the usual setup friction, which says a lot about daily usability. Here is the reset. This is not a miracle machine for every demanding PS2 or Wii title, but it is a genuinely capable plug-and-play emulation console when properly configured, especially for Dreamcast, N64, Saturn, MAME, PS1, and many classic systems. If controller latency worries you, that is fair, yet several users report better results with small emulator tweaks or alternative controllers, so the issue is usually manageable rather than deal-breaking. More retro enthusiasts are choosing these higher-spec Android boxes because they reduce friction without demanding a DIY project. What matters more to you? Perfect tweaking freedom or quick access to games? See why so many professionals continue relying on it. That mix of convenience, flexibility, and steady performance is what gives it dependable long-term value. The Kinhank Super Console X5 Pro is a practical step toward easier retro gaming, cleaner setup, and more time actually playing. Families, collectors, and casual enthusiasts are increasingly choosing boxes like this because the convenience is real and the hardware is strong enough for a wide range of classic systems. That matters. The link is in the description or pinned comment, and I recommend taking a closer look if you want a retro gaming console that feels ready to use from day one. Results may vary, but you can click the link and experience the difference today.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.